Live, where we talk about all things living well and building a strong home economy. You guys, you do know that freeze drying is a great way to grow your home economy. So, one of the things that I have been doing since last year, I partnered with Harvest Right. And Harvest Right I have this beautiful piece of equipment here that I have been freeze drying with. And it has been an amazing journey because I've been able to process a lot of food, been able to preserve a lot of food. And today would be no different. So it's winter time. We're getting ready to go into winter. And so what's important for me is to make sure that I have enough of the foods that don't grow in the winter during the winter. So I preserve by freeze drying, dehydrating, and canning. And so today, before I leave, I'm headed to the farm. Y'all, I am headed to the farm. I am headed to the big farm today to do some canning for one of our major farms, black farmers here in our community. Um, the beautiful thing about that is I get to be in community with others. I get to, learn more about canning because I do can. And so I'm going to show you just a few of the things that I am doing today. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and get these strawberries and bananas into the freeze dryer. So one of the way this works is once you get your freeze dryer, it's a very easy to set up, very easy to use. It's just a press of a few buttons, making sure that your equipment, your pumps you have what you need always, and that your equipment stays clean. Okay. So at this present moment, it's telling me to load dryers into my freeze dryer. So close the drain valve. I've closed the drain valve, and now it's time to continue. So we're going to go ahead and put our strawberries and bananas I'm doing today into the freeze dryer. Tray number one. My cat was getting ready to try to get to him, but baby, you're not getting to nothing. Get off my strawberries and bananas today is what we're freezing. And you can get these actually on sale. If you monitor what's on sale at your local market, you can get these things in the frozen section while you can in season so that you can preserve them. So that's the first step. And then I just close my door, shut it, and then hit continue. All right, so we are on the way to freezing. So we're going to get to the next thing that I'm doing today, because another thing that I like to do is preserve meat. So I like to put them in my freeze dryer as well. So I'm preparing today a roast to get started, to get it done and cooking in my slow crock pot. So we're doing a nice crock pot slow cook for this roast. We're going to season it up real good. I've got vinegar and onions. Vinegar, I love a good vinegar because it makes it nice and tender. I'm actually putting in some cayenne pepper. Hey there. No, I didn't thaw them. They were frozen. I just took them out of the freezer and I laid them on the trays. It's better to do them when they're frozen because it takes so much longer to freeze dry from a thawed state. So it's just a waste of energy to me. And so I'm not doing that. It takes about 36 hours versus 12. And so I really do have cut my time in half by having them already frozen. So I am again preparing a roast, and what I'm going to do is slow cook this roast. Yeah, right. Paprika is good, but I also put some ground pepper. I forgot one thing. I also put on there some ground, not just paprika, but I put some, let's see, smoked. Yeah, mine's is smoked paprika, but I also use cayenne pepper. I love cayenne pepper, so I'm going to also put a Creole in there. I made a Creole mix with some of my peppers last year. So I'm going to put No, my surprise. This is a surprise. Yeah, I got a surprise. Surprise. This is my surprise. And it's got a bunch of seasonings from the stuff I harvested last year. Yeah, a little spicy, baby. A little spicy. So we're going to get this cooking because we want to make sure. I want to make sure that this seasoning isn't lumpy, though, because it is in a jar. And sometimes they get a little clunky, right? How you doing, Autumn? You doing good? Yes, I'm showing y'all a few of the things because I'm headed to the farm today. So I wanted to show you guys a few of the things I'm doing before I head out. Put a little of the surprise in there, baby. And let it cook on up, cook on up. That's a big piece of roast. So we're going to put that in there. And I'm actually, hey Glenn, what's happening? I'm actually going to put some rosemary. I'm going to put a few rosemary leaves in there. Y'all know I be harvesting stuff, right? Y'all know I be growing a lot of things. So we're going to put a little La Geneve. That's the name of my garden. We're going to put a little rosemary in there as well. Um, I use rosemary for tea as well. So we're going to, that smells so good. That's good. Ooh, that flavor. That's going to be amazing. And then what I will do is I'll serve some for dinner. And then I'll freeze dry the rest so that we have, so good. I'm so glad. Relax, 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 my brother. Um, on top of that, so what I try to do is I try to in the winter, in the fall and winter, I cook up a lot of meat. I'll cook it up. Well, y'all better cook it up while it's still, reasonable. Even though I love vegetables, I have a family that wants meat sometime, right? So I have to have a little something. So we put this in the crock pot. I'm gonna put this on slow. She all ready to go. When I come back, I'll throw in some chili peppers as well. We're gonna put this on medium. So we're gonna put this on medium and let it go and have it ready for us. You are just lovely, Miss. I have to go. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. So I want to show you all something else. Something else that I got yesterday. So I went to one of specialty markets here in my area. It's a Latino market, and they have lots of different specialty foods. So I bought some soursop because soursop doesn't grow well in our area, or so they say, right? Because I've never tried, but y'all know I'm up for trying a thing or two, right? So I did get the slice of soursop. It was like $7.99. But let me show y'all what was in the soursop. Look at this. Hold on, y'all got to see this. The seeds. I'm like, yes, God. Yes, God. So now I have some soursop seeds that I'm going to start and see how they do because y'all know I love to start seeds. I have apple trees. I started from a lot of things that I actually started from seed. So I'm really excited about that. And so I'm going to take y'all, I'm just showing y'all a few things before I pack up because I have to get to the farm. It takes me about an hour to about 30 minutes, about 45 minutes to get there. I got a nice cup of black tea with some ginger root and some chamomile. And so I'm going to take y'all out here with me for a second because I want to show y'all something else that I did. It's cold here. It's gotten cold and we're having to really think about the garden and what that's going to look like for us. No, guys, you cannot go outside. Move away from the door. I don't know why these cats always want to go outside and they know they're not supposed to be outside. If y'all get out there, your little tail's going to be freezing. Okay, so we're going to go out here for a second. This is what's looking like out here, y'all, just so y'all can see from the patio. It's still looking good. I still got a lot of flowers. Look, I still have a lot of pollinators that are going, but I want to show y'all something real quick. Hold on. We're going to go out here I had to cut my banana tree back, but I wanted to show those of you who have bananas and it's hard for them, they don't like the cold, right? Bananas are usually grown in very, very warm states, and so but my bananas come back every single year. So since they come back every single year, I said, well, let me just wrap them up real good, and so that they don't have to start over again, right? Because they grew 15 feet tall this year. So what I have done is, oh, everything's still looking good in the tent. Um, so what I have done is I've cut them back and I wrapped them in bubble wrap. So look at this. So I cut them down, cut all the leaves off. I've got four babies. That's the main mama right there. These are her pups. I cut them all back and I took all the leaves and I put them down at the base to keep her warm. This is what I saw on one of the videos that I was watching on how to care for bananas. And so I was able to get a little $15, $12 roll, I guess it was, of bubble wrap. But I just realized I still got another little baby over here that's not wrapped. So we're just going to cut her back, maybe cut her stem and just let her hang out there. I might not have to wrap her because it's really a lot of them. And this is actually a vineyard. So it's got a lot of grapes around it. And I might have to move them because I need my grapes somewhere else because they can't be here with this banana. Or I want to move this tent that I had for them because this banana gets so tall it goes through the roof now. So I'm having to rethink what that's gonna look like. But I'm really excited about that. So anyway, I didn't come to stay long. I just came to show y'all a few things that I was doing in the kitchen. Few things I had to do last night. Everything is looking really wonderful. I'm gonna cut back my roselle today as well because they are huge and it's cold. So I almost cut y'all off. So this is my roselle right here in the orchard, and it is huge, and it's cold, and they won't survive. They won't survive the winter either. So I need to. They've already been hit. Look like they've been hit a little bit by the frost, exactly, but I can still get the calluses off. So I'm gonna get the calluses off today. When I come back from the farm, I'm gonna cut these branches down, get the calluses off, get in there and see if there's any more in there. And yeah, just get those down. I'm gonna put up some more some more fruit trees in this area. Cut back. It's time to prune things back now so that we can put things to rest for over here in the area in this area. So we still have the figs too. That's still she's still. I put in 4 new figs. Was it 4? Yeah, 4 new figs, and they're doing well. They look really good. So I put in 4 new figs over here on top of these 3 that are already here. So, but we're gonna cut these back because I don't like the way those leaves look. Want to make sure that the tree itself is very healthy, so we're gonna cut it back. Um, yeah, but this is the fruit orchard area, and I need to get these calluses off of here before they are no good. Yeah, you don't care? That's fine. That's fine. There's someone here who does. There's someone here who does. That's the beauty about YouTube. There's billions of people. There's billions and billions and billions of people. And I haven't seen my share yet, but I'm going to. If I keep coming, it, I'm going to see my share. And that's the beauty of it. So look at this, though, y'all. Look at this. Look at these collards. I put them at the base of the okra. The okra is still standing. I'm going to cut those down. But look what's trying to still bloom. Okra. I see you, cat. That's that one cat that be over here trying to get to my cat. Trying to get to my chickens. Over here trying to get to the chickens. Look at this tomatoes. It's still trying to produce. Thank you, Lord. I'm gonna grab those today, but I'm putting um, some more vegetables in here today too. So yeah, you got to keep going, guys. We got to keep going. We got to keep growing. We got to keep making it happen. we got to do what we got to do. There's a lot of food out here, and to God be the glory. Um, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. There's a lot of food. And I love green vegetables, so I'm very excited. But I'm going to put some fruit trees and replace those with some more fruit trees. Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm gonna put some in the ground. This little tent right here, y'all. Just so y'all get a little glimpse. Look at them tomatoes. It's cold. I ordered another tent to see if I can put them under a high tunnel. Look at that. I'm super excited. I did have to cover my little lime tree over there though, because I didn't want her to get beat up by because she in the ground. I didn't want her to get beat up by the weather. And my mandarin orange right there, she looking good. And there's a lot of things going on in here, y'all. These are my experiments, my observation tents. Y'all see that in there? It's all summer vegetables. It's all summer tropicals. Summer tropicals. Yep, it's beautiful. The marigolds are still living. It's still looking good around here. Yep. To God be the glory. Anyway, I wanted to show you. Let me show y'all real quick this too. My, I ordered me some green stalks, but I want to show y'all these Dollar Tree stalks. Look at them. The Russian kale came back. It's coming back by leaps and bounds. Look at the bok choy. I love it. The spinach. Yeah. Oh, well, y'all, I'm excited. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that just beautiful? Spinach. Yes, the kale. We have turnips. More. We have oregano. We have oregano seeds. Look at that. Y'all see that? Grab the seeds. That's the one thing you want to do is get those seeds. So you don't have to keep buying seeds, y'all. But that's all I got today. My chickens are kind of quiet. It's cold. They rested this morning. They not. Cacking and hacking. My babies. But I'm going to go in here. And I just really wanted to show y'all that because I'm excited. Get down, Bo. Get down off the. Get in. My cats. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm really excited about these soursop seeds, though. Y'all can't tell me nothing. I got some soursop seeds. Put this roast on, close this kitchen, let it cook, go send an email, and head on out to the farm. I am super excited about going to this big farm and doing some canning. Have y'all canned before? If so, have you ever visited a farm? Y'all know something? I got a story to tell y'all. When I was a little girl, I've always been afraid of farm animals. I'm telling you, when I was a kid, it's like animals, like pigs and stuff. pigs, pigs and stuff. I was very, very, very afraid of farm animals. And I'll never forget one time my dad took me to the farm when we were kids. And man, that pig came running. And look, I scaled my daddy legs. I scaled, I scaled my daddy legs so hard. I was like, I am not feeling this. And I was traumatized. I was traumatized. And I was like, I'm never doing this again. Never, never, never. Now look at here. Look at here. Look at here. Your girl is like a whole farm outside. running a whole farm, a whole backyard farm. Teas and all, urban homestead. Y'all know it's a business too. It's literally a business, and I'm super excited about being in agribusiness. It's so pleasing to be able to solve a problem, solve a big problem in our community where so many things are happening to the food, right? So we're not just talking about food deserts. We're not just talking about scarcity, but we're talking about the way food is grown, right? And that is I think, the most important thing, because a lot of the things that we struggle with are environmental, are things that impact our body, are from our environmental harms. The water, the soil, the sprays, everything. And if we don't be better caretakers of the soil, the climate, the water, all of these things, then what we do is we create harm in where the food actually grows, right? One of the concepts I actually love now, even with that, hydroponics, you growing in water, right? That's still, we got to take care of the water. We have to look at the bills. We have to get engaged and involved in climate and environmental justice, all of these things, because they are important to the things that we intake and the things that we need to survive: food, water, shelter, all the things. Maslow's hierarchy. Maslow's hierarchy. We need these things, basic essentials, right? But if they are being affected by the water, the soil, the environment, the climate, and all these things in the sprays, then what are we doing as a people? What are we doing to educate ourselves on the laws related to environment? What are we doing to look at what's happening in our backyard, like our gutters, our drain systems, our creeks, our rivers, all of these things, right? What are we doing? What are we doing? A word that sounds fake. Fake. So so at any rate, at any rate, I believe that we should do more of that. Okay, so I'm not going to stay before y'all long. It is 10:57. I'm going to leave. I got one email I have to do and one phone call to make before I leave. And then I just wanted to bring y'all into my space for a little while. I hope you enjoyed this video of our prep for our roast, our prep freeze drying our strawberries and bananas, the preparations for our banana tree, and of course, I'm headed to the farm, and I am going to take some footage while I'm out there, because I'm just excited about getting involved in something much bigger than myself, right? Because this is bigger than me. Food involves, these things involve our children need to be educated, our families need to be educated. And I'm in a community where I am getting ready to. I have met Reverend Joyner, who's going to be, by the way, serving on my panel at the 50th anniversary of the ENC, Regional Association of Black Social Workers, and we are having our 50th anniversary. He is going to be a panelist, and I'm super excited about that. Coming to share with us about farming, growing food, meeting the need, fulfilling and getting impact and being impactful. Putting food in our neighborhoods, gardens in our neighborhoods, gardens in our homes. Right? We need to really be out here doing that good work. So I'm excited. Connect with my schools, my neighborhoods, my farms, my markets, backyard markets, farmers markets. Have my own farmers market. Yes, 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 and yes. All right. So you guys have the most amazing day in whatever you do. Do not let anyone get in the way on your journey to becoming in your new season. Bye for now.